Hey guys, welcome to Showmance, the only show on the internet that does deep dives about shows with no depth. I'm Court.
I'm Mike.
And the blonde is Natalie. She's really
refuses to introduce herself.
I'm going to regret this sweatshirt so much just looking at it. Just, things just show up different on an edit. I don't know why.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
The cameras were on you. But she'll put a little thing down in
little chyron there for you.
Yeah.
I don't even know. If I find the right font, maybe.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, never
I don't want
mind.
some
That'll
pretentious
7
font or some
months from
pretentious
now, you'll see our names up
oh,
there.
I'm so-and-so. Like, you give a
Somebody does.
Somebody does. And
Somebody
also,
said, I give a
Somebody said, I give a
Basically.
Yeah.
If you read between the lines, yeah.
I kind of thought you were talking about the person that went. I don't know who these people think they are.
Listen, we gotten a couple of those too, but we don't. That's. Nah.
Sweep those
You
under the
can't
rug.
read all the
I
comments.
think it ended like, but clearly they think they're somebody.
Yeah.
My mom does.
Yeah.
I want to change
We got
shirts.
a new. Wait, are we doing a wardrobe change?
I hate it. So
Okay,
imagine.
but if you change, we can't redo the opening because I think our opening was so cute.
It was not good at all, but we don't have to redo it.
Oh, I loved it. Mike, how was
Yeah,
your...
thumbs up.
Yeah, me too. 2 thumbs up.
I think Dave's going to be real excited that he knows our name.
Yeah, exactly.
The mountain's blue.
Mother's milk. Yeah, obviously. I'm not a heathen. Yeah, I think you look adorbs.
Oh, God, I hate this more.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
Yeah, we finally got another TV show to watch.
Oh, my God.
About
I'm so
time.
grateful. We were in a drought and it rained. I am so happy. You don't seem happy, but you never seem happy about anything. So maybe
Listen.
that's just you.
I'm not happy. I just, if it would, I want Summer House. I really want Summer House. And I really am not a huge fan of the first few weeks of The Bachelor because it's just so
Getting
whatever.
to know you. Getting to know.
And I don't care. I don't need 25 people. I don't need 6 going home night 1. I need 10 where you're like, oh, I think I'm in love with 10 women or 10. And I want that for 8 weeks.
Okay.
Well, this guy that's going to be his
You might be
steez.
right. It seems like it definitely comes down to it because
Yes.
Jesse's like, yo, we got to do the Bachelorette here.
There's
She's
2
on her way.
girls.
Yeah.
The dudes for the next season are coming. You got to pick, my guy.
They're pitching tents in Tulum
Yeah,
for Bachelor
this, we
Paradise.
can't.
Yeah.
We're in so much OT right now, my dude. You're going to have to sell your Ferrari to pay for it.
There's so many good girls.
So many good girls.
Like whoever cast this season, I don't know if it's different. I
Brava.
don't know. They did a
No.
crackerjack job.
I got a theory.
What?
Okay.
The Goldens. The Goldens are having an effect on the kids.
I love this theory. I'm here for this theory.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't get it though.
Because
people
the
are
Golden
watching
Bachelor,
it and they liked it.
No. Because remember when the Golden Bachelor came and all the ladies and everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're so sophisticated and they're supportive."
The
and
camaraderie.
the camaraderie. And then the dudes came and they all became best friends. They fell in love, and then they're like, "Oh, we got to have a Golden Bachelor dude for the net." And they're like, "Yeah, sorry, all the dudes are hooked up now." Joan hooked up 5 of them from her seat. I think the kids are like, oh man, that's how you do it.
Learning from their elders.
Yeah. It takes a village, people. And so now I think these kids, but listen, I don't want to jump ahead, even though we can, because the only thing that happened last night was the super tease at the end of the show.
Watch your mouth.
But in the super tease, the script goes down as usual. And it looks like it's going to be fun. So I'm just saying all these girls seem so good.
Give it time.
Yeah, they're coming.
No. I don't mean that. I'm sorry. You please go.
No. Go, what were you, I'm curious. What were you going to say?
I think that these girls are going to be interesting to watch. I don't think that the thing about the golden effect that they all did you think that it seems like they're all going to be great friends and
No,
lean
I
on
didn't
each
think
other?
they were, in the great words of Teresa Giudice, I didn't think they were all going to be biffles. Anyway, I'm not saying every other season the chicks are vapid or whatever, but they weren't showing up in crazy ways for the majority of these chicks. They just seemed like, oh, okay, this one's a lawyer, this one's a nurse, this one's got her master's in something. They seemed kind of
Polished.
yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah, definitely more polished.
I think there will still be drama because
Because there's some very different people in here.
For sure.
There's some people that like to do the antics that like the llama girl is so sweet, but I cannot imagine her getting along with
Zoe.
Dina or Zoe.
I love.
Wait, we can't just start throwing
yeah,
out
yeah.
their
I'm
real
I'm
names.
just- listen,
week
I
one.
know,
I need to
listen,
know. I mean, I'm going off nicknames. This is how I roll. I don't do real names.
I don't know if we're gonna
until,
love
like,
your nicknames.
week
Though. I think
4.
we need to vote on the nicknames and like go forward
But
with them.
I would like to hear his
yeah,
nicknames.
I would love to
Which
hear them,
ones?
but I
Which
just think that
ones?
like there will
Well,
be a
Alexe
vote.
is the one that came in with the llama, and I feel like everyone remembers her because she got the first impression rose.
Alex E.
That's your nickname?
That's her name. Alex E.
I thought it was just Alex.
E.
It's Alex with
Look
an
it
E.
up. It's Alex E.
The girl with the llama. What is
Yeah.
It's just Alex.
And Linda. The llama's name is Linda.
Linda?
Listen, Linda. It's Alex. There's a lot of girls with some weird names that are like, bro, your parents either can't spell or your parents are like, no, we want her to be special. So we're going to add an E on the end of it.
Oh,
No.
Alex's name had an E on the end of it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe that's
And so
where...
does Chloe. That's not how you spell Chloe.
That's the way of the world now, Grandpa.
No, I get it. And I'm being
Listen,
and I
I can't go to
grandpa about
Starbucks
it.
and get a coffee without someone spelling Courtney with a K. And I would
Yeah.
like the world to know
Yeah.
that I get it. Spell Courtney with a f***ing Q for all I care. But I would put some respect on my
QAnon
name.
Courtney, that's what they call you, right?
What? Oh, QAnon Courtney? Yeah, exactly.
But K Courtneys are for Calabasas, where the Kardashians are, and that's
No, because it's a pervasive thing. Every time I go somewhere where I need to get my name spelled, everyone spells it with a K. And I just want people to know that's not it. The origin, the etymology of my name is of the court, meaning the royal court. COURT. I don't care. Like I said, if you want to spell it with a W, with a Q, I don't care.
I would
But
love
just
to be there when you
assume.
tell someone that your name is of the court.
But that's the etymology. Like, just like, can we just?
I think you're asking a little too much for them to know that part, but
Well,
just to know that it wasn't spelled with a K ever before
Originally.
like a couple decades ago.
Didn't
then,
anyone
yeah.
study Latin in this country?
Nobody studied anything in this country. Haven't you seen the internet?
Wait, my favorite name spelling meme on the internet is when this guy goes, I went into Starbucks and told them my name was Mark with a K, and he takes a picture of his cup and it says Carl.
Listen, Grandma, Grandpa, you guys,
Funny.
like these old references.
it's funny.
It's never not funny.
Charlie bit me.
Charlie, that
Ouch, Charlie. Now listen, you got to tell me, and then I'll come up with the names. I only can remember a few. There's Steph Curry who went home. Duh. Steph Curry, you can't be draining sick ass jumpers
Oh gosh.
on the show
wait, hold on,
where
before-
the prize is a dude who did not make the NBA.
Her
You
name
can't-
was Janae. You couldn't come up with something else like another J name. I'm sure there's another J name, like a Dr. J or something.
No, Steph Curry.
Okay, wait, can we just start at the tippity
I guess we
top?
could just call her Kobe Bryant then.
Wait, let's start from the tippy top.
Okay,
Okay,
what happens at the
first of all,
tippy top?
he's from New Jersey, which
Truth.
makes me incredibly proud.
The horniest bachelor I've ever seen.
I'm same, kissing everybody, kissing bandit.
Listen, also, is it, and I don't care, but are we not doing permission anymore? I thought that was like a thing the kids are doing now.
I think maybe that's out.
Is that out?
I think so.
Okay.
His sister is stunning.
Dude, rude how hot she is.
Yeah, right?
And then to go in the house, like, come on, lady.
Oh my God,
All
I
the
loved it.
girls were like, this son of a bitch. Like, that. I thought it was funny that his sister was hotter than all these gorgeous
Yeah.
girls.
He's cute. Don't you think he's cute? I think he's handsome.
I won't even blame him if he is unable to pick at the end, because why would you ever? Like,
Because he's so good looking.
he could just have, you know, those like first 3 months of a relationship that
Yeah.
are just like the grandest thing that you've ever had ever. You could have a lifetime of those
Yeah.
with just bangers. Like,
But that's not what he wants. He
Yeah,
wants
did you
true
hear him?
love.
I mean,
He has
I'm
an
just
Acura
listen.
for the child seat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that's why he bought an Acura.
Well, you can't. It's that you. First of all, in all seriousness, in New Jersey, you cannot drive a Ferrari all year round because the snow. and all
Nowhere.
that
You
stuff.
can't drive a Ferrari all year round anywhere.
In LA,
except
you can.
Italy.
In LA, you can.
No, you can't.
What month
You
is bad
can't.
for a Ferrari in LA?
What streets are good for a Ferrari in LA? None of them.
What?
You
I'm
would
sorry,
tear
what-
up the entire underside of that car. You can drive it to dinner and then you can drive it home.
But you
no
can
one's
drive
daily
it all year
driving a
long.
Ferrari.
If you
in
work at
LA.
home, you could drive it all year.
Yeah, this one.
Exactly. If
drive
you
it
live in the
back and
flats
forth
of
in the
Beverly
garage.
Hills and work in Beverly Hills, I'm telling you,
If you live in the flats of Beverly Hills and you work across the street in the flats of Beverly
yeah,
Hills,
we love his sister. Yes,
big fan.
Big
so far.
fan.
Yeah.
The whole
that-
family seems really
love
lovely.
that moment with his grandma because didn't she pass away? Wasn't that her at the end of the episode
Yeah,
that they?
Grammy. Peace out, Grammy.
Oh, that is a big bummer.
It was just so sweet. He's like, I want you to know I love you. This is the first rose I'll ever give. Like, it just showed a sweet side of him, I thought.
I don't disagree with you at all. I don't know. I would, if I was going to make the point to give my grandma the first impression, you'll always have my first impression, rose, blah, blah, blah. Then I think I would also take that game to the house and be like, listen, I gave my grandma my first impression rose.
There's a woman who wasn't here who's very special
I
to
would
me.
lay that out
that's
and
actually
be
cute.
like, "Pogong!" You get the second one and melted butter, boosh, done. So the fact that he didn't do that, I was a little bit like, you missed an opportunity. And do you even really care about your grandma? Kind of. You know? I'm kidding. I know you do.
Also, guys, I don't think we got like a shirtless shower scene. This is the first time.
Oh, snap. That's
He was
true.
like bringing so much heat. If he would have done that, I bet you they shot it and they were like, we cannot include this.
All
like,
the producers and editors were just them. They're like, okay,
don't ever
we can't
do that
What?
again.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah, it would have been like
I'm sorry. What?
Not for me.
Okay. You think the editors are just in their little dark rooms?
Listen,
If people had a problem with cursing, they're definitely gonna have a problem with the turn that this story has taken.
well, listen.
Yeah,
then
no, I already had to do like a whole
go
face
search
sensor for
Dora
his
the Explorer.
when he did that.
Okay, so
Anyways.
he went to the house, and then I think we were straight at the mansion, right? After we met the fam.
Yeah, straight on to the deliveries.
I'm watching this, and I thought all of the entrances were very, and I don't mean this in a mean way, they were normal. They were like very basic esque in the sense of like, hey, I'm Carolyn. I'm a nurse. I'm from the Carolinas. Maybe that's how you can remember my name. Like they were cute, but no one was showing up in a hot dog truck with like swinging wieners everywhere. And I just feel like that historically they've done this.
Man, that poor lady who got out and did the Bollywood dancing, because she does that with her mom.
Yeah.
I bet she's thinking that was a bad idea.
Great
No.
dress for it though. She picked like the perfect dress for that.
As soon as the chick from Jersey stepped out with the pizza, I
yeah.
literally said, "This broad's from Jersey."
Yeah.
That's
And
Jersey Shore.
I was real proud.
I don't even think I saw the pizza before she just said a word, and I'm like,
My people.
yeah, these are my favorite people.
I love
like
them.
I just find New Jersey Italians to be 10 times more entertaining than like just your average American. I love a good American. I love a great American, but I don't. You put someone from New Jersey next to them, and it's just they can make the most mundane conversation interesting, like just telling you a story about their Starbucks run this morning. That if I were to tell it, it would be like, put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
What does that mean?
Just like let's keep it moving.
Oh. No, where I come from, everything's a story.
Yeah.
And these guys are so like the guys, the girls, they just have it's an art.
Yeah.
When you're telling a story about how you got your coffee, then you're like, and the mook in front of me, like everything is just an excuse to have such a great laugh. And from my people, thank you.
Yeah. Well, they
saying
have
this.
such a passion about all
Everything.
the things. Yeah.
Life.
Yeah. Just like breathing air is like, you can't believe this air.
I will go home and my dad will make offhanded comments all day and I'm crying laughing.
Yeah.
Like he's just, and then my poor Danish mom, who's lovely and kind and sweet and beautiful, you know, she just doesn't got it like the Italians got it. They're happy. They're good people. They're probably better people than us, but you know, Italians just really got away with words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got a minimum of 2 on this season.
Yes.
We got 2 lasting
I
ones.
loved the cannoli girl too.
Yeah, cannoli's going to be
and they're
around
totally
for a minute.
different. One's much more understated. And
The
one
cannoli
is,
girl is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then the other one is
Yeah,
just
I
like
got
letting
a
it loose.
Early take, cannoli and Listen Linda the llama are the 2 people that he maybe is like in love with. I thought it was going to be Chiquita Maria Gonzalez, but then in the Super Teas, she turns into the crazy.
Chiquita Marie, who?
Chiquita Maria Gonzalez. She's the girl that came out and spoke Spanish. She's from Puerto Rico.
Oh, Caroline
Love
or
her.
Carolyn.
Yeah, she was my favorite all night. And then the Super Teas happened, and I was like, oh, you got cast as the psycho. So she'll be on the 2-on-1 with probably Listen Llamas.
No, Listen, Linda the llama, she's going deep. I love her.
No, I agree. But I
Yeah,
think
okay.
Listen Linda Llama is going to be on the 2-on-1 with Maria Chiquita Gonzalez. And I think, because Maria Chiquita, I think she's like she's the
Sorry,
loony.
the fact that you were questioning the nicknames.
And then her dress was beautiful, but it was a little
Well,
starfishy.
I want to talk dress of the night because hers was great, but that was not my dress of the night. But we'll get
Definitely not the dress of the night.
there. No. Okay. So
Oh, I hope you don't say. I hope you don't say my not dress of the night.
no, I'm not going to. I know who you're saying. I'm thinking. Okay. We got a good bang up group of girls here. It's not a bunch of half cocked.
Yeah, I hate all the antics.
Antics.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So I was into that.
Yeah.
I just kind of clocked the ones that I thought were interesting that will go deep, but I don't know who my final 4 are yet, but I'm curious to hear if anyone knows who theirs are at the end. My first girl is Listen Linda the llama. That she was the first one that I clocked that I was like, this girl, she's adorable.
Listen, I did not have that reaction. I was stunned that she got the rose. Not stunned in a bad way, but I was like, oh, really? I didn't see that coming.
Nat?
No, I thought she was a geek.
Yeah.
And I have in my notes, like, I feel like this
Cute,
girl's
but
going to
like-
grow on me. But like, that's what I've learned about this dude. He likes all of the like kind of goofy, like, and
Quirky.
which is great. Like, they're just not people I gravitate to right away, but you end up really liking them
Yeah.
as you go on. I can already see like he's got a very specific taste that like is not going to come natural to me.
Okay.
Like, we didn't see his mom a ton, but he said that his mom kind of is like like a worker, like a get shit done kind of lady. But she also gave a little bit of like kind of weird nerdy vibe to me when we saw her, and that mixed with like, yeah, my mom just got shit done once my dad bailed or whatever. I wonder if that is why he likes.
I think he picks extroverts because he's kind of an introvert a little bit. Like, I'm not at all saying he's like socially awkward, like not at all.
He's not.
But like I feel like he would definitely be totally fine sitting by himself reading a book and like just sort of like watching, like people watching. Like, he seems that it's probably like a balance thing.
There are people who think that there can only be one peacock in the relationship.
Yeah.
So he might like his chick to be the one who's quirkier and out there. Because the next chick I have on the list that I clocked that I really liked was the Juliana one who brought the cannoli. And she's also quirky. But I thought it was, I don't know, I think she's cute. I like her whole being so tight with her family.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, I totally liked her. She wasn't one of the quirky ones to me. There were some
really?
ones that were real, just like, oh, hi.
You didn't find it quirky that she's saying carpool karaoke with her weird two grandmas and her dad, and the song they chose was "If You're Happy in Your Note, Clap Your Hands."
No,
That was a little quirky.
I didn't think like just seems like a normal person. Now, I think that she might be a little understated as we go on.
Really?
She was real weirded out by the llama inside. She was like, "Is this allowed?"
Wait, who was the cannoli girl?
Yeah.
I felt bad
Linda
for that
was
llama.
quite well behaved. You felt bad for the llama?
Yeah.
For
I feel like
getting to
doesn't want to
party
be
at the
paraded.
bachelor house?
Yeah, it doesn't care. It's
Seemed like it was having a good time. It didn't spit at anybody. That's what
it's
they do.
trained.
They spit at people.
Was that her
Trained.
llama? Like, she brought it from home?
Yeah, I think she brought it from the farm. They have a farm.
I think she's got a villain vibe to her.
okay. Juliana, the cannoli girl, you think has villain vibes?
I think she has a little bit of a villain vibe, yeah.
I think my villain vibe is Dina.
Yeah, no, she's got it. Zoe's got it. Dina's got like
Who's
a Camille
trouble.
grammar
Yes.
S to her.
Zoe's like,
What?
yeah, got a little bit too. But Dina's the one who, she's like, my parents came here from the Ukraine and started popping out kids. She's one of 11.
Worst dressed.
Who?
Listen,
Dina.
the blonde girl, the first one he kissed. The
No.
girl who got the first kiss.
No, that's the interior decorator from Florida whose mom was a single mother and she grew up with her sister. We get to her. Dina's the one whose parents are from the Ukraine and she's one of 11. She's like, my parents got here and just started popping out kids. She's from Chicago. She's a lawyer. They did not kiss.
No idea.
Okay, well,
Not memorable.
She's giving me villain vibes. That's all I'm saying. The next person who came in that I clocked was Zoe. I do think they're going to have a vibe. I'm not saying, and I do agree with you that I think she could be a little
Zoe, she's way aggressive. She's
Yeah.
gonna rub everyone raw. I
Yeah.
think. She's gonna be one of those girls that's always, can I steal you again?
Yes.
You know, like I think she's gonna be just one of those girls that like doesn't make an effort at all to like, which fine. You don't need to make the girls your first priority. Like obviously you're here to find love and whatever. But like I always think it's so telling when someone can't figure out how to work the system, you know,
Totally.
how to keep it cool with the girls and get your time. Like
You
it
don't have to
doesn't seem like it
alienate
would
them.
be that hard to me, but like there's some people who are just like, they like stand on like, no, these girls, I'm here for this
I came to find
dude.
husband.
Yeah, watch out, I'm on the war hunt, you know,
Yeah.
like, but she's gorgeous.
She's gorgina.
Yeah, she's
okay.
like perfect. What is she, like an engineer and a model? Is Zoe
Yes.
the one that's
Yeah,
like
she's
some
She
crazy?
went to Duke, like a tech
Yeah.
engineer and
Yeah.
also a model. My only problem with how she dressed herself was it was a cool dress, and I liked her those long emerald earrings, but the dress pulled her teats down so much.
Oh yeah.
That when they were during the rose ceremony, she was standing behind someone, and all you saw were saggy boobs, but she doesn't have saggy boobs. It's just the dress was pulling them down. I was like,
Well, also she's a model. Like, don't you like? Aren't you supposed to know these things?
No.
Like from.
that's why they have stylists.
I would just think that you've been photographed enough to where you see like, oh, this worked. This I hated. You know.
Nope. You'd be shocked. The chick who got the first kiss, she's the interior designer from Florida.
Yeah.
I think her name is Alicia. I liked her. Mike doesn't like her. Okay. Why?
No, that girl's a Looney Tune.
Really?
Yeah, I got Looney Tune vibes from that lady.
Whoa.
How? I mean, she was so normal. Like,
Same.
Like what? What was the thing?
What's the
Listen,
tell?
just a vibe, man. Just a vibe. The kind of people that are like, I didn't never kiss on the first date. I would never. And then you're 2 seconds later, like I get his A, but like, I don't know, man. And then to come giggling back into the room and be like, oh, I can't believe. Oh, you can believe. Off. Like, I'm just not buying it. I don't trust her. I'm not getting trusty vibes from her.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she didn't even register on your radar.
Like she registered in that. I think that he's into her.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, first
Really?
kiss, and he like
I don't
really
think
went
so.
for
That
it.
seemed like that seemed the ultimate produced first kiss.
Right, because
like,
somebody
this
heard
dude's
her
down
say-
to party. This dude's going to be a good bachelor for the producers. Like, I think this guy's going to be like, oh, what do we got? And they're going to be like, oh, this lady was like, she's not going to be the first one to kiss you because she doesn't kiss on the first date. So you should try to kiss her. And he's probably like,
Yeah,
done.
because the way
I'll
he
learn it.
went for it
Yeah,
was
so like that
didn't
to
even
me
seem like
was
the
not a
moment.
real. Yeah,
Like-
it wasn't. It was a produced kiss, which fine, whatever. But like, I think this guy's down to party. And then she's also the one that was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you guys like my husband." Tee, which is might be cute if one of Cannoli or somebody else said it, but this one I was already had a feel about her. When he came in after they all arrived, she was the one that walked up to him, was like, "Hi, honey," and cheersed him in front of
that was
everybody.
so cute.
I thought so too.
I have all this super cute. I'm convinced that a producer heard that her say she doesn't kiss on the first date because the way he went for it. Hi, honey, first kiss. I've never seen the Notebook, but I think they were both
I thought
quoting
that
it,
was-
and that's something. Like I think that they were both quoting
They
it.
were. It was so cute.
I mean, we don't all have to agree.
I mean, I don't want to watch Notebook, and it's not a f***ing
never
romantic
even
comedy,
seen The
FYI,
Notebook.
or
Oh my
I
God.
would have watched it.
They were like romantic comedy,
Yeah.
like The Notebook. I'm thinking to myself, it's just a romantic movie. There's no comedy.
Yeah. She's also the one that said, this woman walks in, vagina out. Like, I think this girl is super cool.
Okay.
I like her.
Yeah.
Wait, you know who grew on me? In the beginning, I was kind of like, I don't know if I just couldn't put my finger on her. The first chick, what's her name? La something. It's like Lita?
It looks like it's supposed to be Lydia, but I think it's like, it's pronounced something else.
Latia.
Latia.
That's it. But I thought she was sweet. She seemed lovely. Nothing.
No, I didn't. She's like talking really slow.
That's what I mean. At first,
And-
she was losing me.
Yeah, and like staring with really big eyes. Like those two things are like a bad combo, like slow talk and like big eyes. But Mormons are like all the rage right now. So
Oh,
what
that's
do
right.
know?
I forgot she was saying she's Mormon and
She is a venture capitalist and he is a day trader. I think that these two could be a power couple because they seem to be into each other. She's a little, I don't know, she seems a little like a little much for me, but I think these two could really Bill Gates it up.
I don't know how down he would be with dating like a very serious Mormon girl from a big Mormon family.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I agree with you.
I don't know. I'm totally judging. That's totally stereotypical, but like it just like
You're probably right.
Well, I just also think religion's a really big deal in a relationship.
Yeah.
And if you're saying, oh, my faith is incredibly important to me and you're Mormon, it's not saying, oh, I'm Lutheran and you're Catholic.
Exactly.
Is he a churchy?
No idea. He
No,
hasn't mentioned his
just
faith.
like we're getting to know these people and we're making our predictions on like who's going to mesh well because of like their personality traits, their backgrounds, their jobs, where they live, yada yada. So it just off the bat, that just sort of seems like a
I
maybe
agree with
not.
you. I think it's going to be a sticking point.
I just like the rom-com of the venture capitalist and the day trader falling in love. And they're similar ages. I think.
I just also think he doesn't want to be with someone that's doing something too similar to him. I'm with Nat that he
But
wants
that's why I
like a
think it's just
quirkier.
different enough. He's like, no, I could make the money, and then you go venture capitalist, and we'll double down.
I wonder
we'll
though
see.
if that's why he cut Janae so quickly, because it's
I
like
told you why he cut Janae so quickly.
Because she beat his
'Cause
ass
Janae
and
got a
back.
sick ass jumper that's better than his. Janae, you got to brick one and be like, oh, I don't know. And let him be like, I got you. Just fake it for a little bit. Did you see that thing? It was perfect. Even the thing when, and he was like, yeah, Janae can go. We don't need Janae here anymore. Even Janae was like, God damn it.
what if it's because he hates LeBron?
Fine, that's fine. Then I would be like, good, I like this dude.
No, I know. It's like Laker fans barely like LeBron.
Yeah,
So
really.
like her coming in with that.
Oh, that's what I was thinking too. Like, oh, and you messed up my suit. Yeah, that is a LeBron
Yeah, that was
thing.
an odd way. Like she threw it up in the air. I'm sure it was all over both of them. Like at that point.
Yes,
Probably
I
just
just
stop
don't know
down and,
anything
like-
about basketball and who does powder in the real
LeBron
world.
James at the beginning of a game, he goes to the scorer's table, he puts baby powder in his hand, and he throws it and blows it in the air. It's like a thing that he always does
okay.
before every game.
And I think that some
She
people
did
really
that.
don't like LeBron.
Got it.
Like
She did it.
Like my Jim is like a massive Laker fan, lifelong. Like, and he's
Yeah,
like, I
Homeboy's
can't even
from New Jersey
watch
and
this
lives
right now.
in-
Like, I don't find many
Isn't
like
he an
down
incredible
the line.
player though?
Yeah,
Blah blah blah.
Okay, didn't
He's
mean
no Kobe.
Okay, well,
you heard it here first.
thank you for that hard
Only
hitting
sports
news.
show doing deep dives on basketball players. But anyways, yeah, that's why Janae went home. Hopefully, Latia and Grant can do a little side hustle if it doesn't work out on The Bachelor and make some money.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you. I'm with you there. Wait, can I just tell you, because I have this note. This happens on I don't care if we're watching The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. I will be watching.
Is that because there's a Bible? This is a scripted show, Courtney. You know that, right?
It's not scripted. Okay. I will be watching one of the contestants talk, and all of a sudden I am transported to all of a sudden they're changing the backgrounds. I see like a backdrop of an ocean, sand, there's palm trees. I literally envision them as they're on the show talking about Grant or whomever's the Bachelor or Bachelorette. I can see their future on The Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
there's just some that you are so wholeheartedly knowing you are going to revisit us in a bikini or board shorts in just a few months.
Yeah.
So get that summer body going, kid.
For me, it's who's going to be the next Bachelorette. And I thought my pick was Maria Conchita Gonzalez. I think she's going to be around for a while. But then, like I said, the Super T's got me. The Super T's really threw a wrench in all of my ideas last night.
I do not think she's going to the end.
I don't think she is either.
Oh, okay.
Well, not the end. I think I think she's either going to be close and then get in the van and be like, oh, I just don't know if I can ever be loved. And then like, okay, cool, you're the Bachelorette. Or she's the villain that goes home on the 2-on-1.
She didn't really, I like her, but I wouldn't want her, thus far, she didn't jump out at me.
Oh, she was my favorite.
Okay.
Until the Super T's.
I think it was a weird choice to speak Spanish for like 37 minutes when they met.
Because he doesn't speak Spanish.
Being someone who was married to someone whose whole family spoke another language, I'm just going to be hearing my significant other on the phone all day, having long ass conversations that I have no idea what they're talking about. She's very peppy and seems very chatty and all the things. So I just thought that was funny that like that's what she decided to go in with. He likes her. He wanted to kiss her, but said he was like kind of read the room, like felt like she wasn't into it, which I think is funny that he went for it with I think 5 other girls.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
I was actually shocked how many it was.
Yeah. Like none of them seemed forced at all, like except for the first one. The first one felt like someone told him, she said she won't do this. I know she'll do it. But all the other ones seemed like exactly where he wanted to be in that moment. Like he seemed so enamored by so many of the women.
And he was really sweet when he was talking to all of them, whether this is a shtick or not. I don't care. Like he had his arm around them or like he was just touching them in a really lovely kind of supportive way.
Yeah.
But really quick, his kiss with the Alicia, the blonde interior designer from Florida. Yes, it was clunky in the beginning, just in the sense of we know, like we said, we feel it feels like a produced kiss. But I think as soon as they started kissing, we very clearly saw like it was long. They have chemistry, at least sexually.
Also, but I also think he could have chemistry with my cat. Like I really like, but I do believe like that is not to take away from that. But
I
like
get it.
this guy seems like he could have a moment with every single woman in that place.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that went home that you were like, oh,
No.
I'm kind of like bummed on that?
Even though she had a sick jumper, I was a little stunned that Steph Curry went home because she's pretty. They seemed like, oh, you're both in. Like at least keep her around for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like you guys are that into something. I don't know. Like that one was a little stunning to me.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that she's just really pretty. So I was like, why are you sending home the hot ones?
Michaela?
And let me see. Hold on.
Wait, guys,
She had like the blonde curly hair. She was black girl, but blonde. Like,
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she's super
was
cute.
like, bro, you're an idiot. Even if she's not nice.
Wait, guys, don't you think that
Kelsey, this one.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh, she looked 12 though.
Some more
It looked like it was
mature.
his kid sister. Like when she came up in his jersey. Hi.
Yeah.
Wait, don't you think that Natalie
Oh,
kind
was
of
that
looks-
the girl that came up in the basketball jersey?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
And it was kind of too big for her. Like
Yes.
if I were her, I would have been like, cinch that shit in. Give me
Yes.
some heel. Like I
Put a
want
little
heels.
knot.
I want heels that like strap all the way up. Like I would have made a meal out of that dress. And she
Yeah.
was just like, hey. It was like her big brother's jersey. You know?
Totally.
That's what it kind of felt like.
But yeah, none of the other ones really.
Don't we think that Natalie kind of looks like Hannah from You Gave Me the Ick, Nick?
A smidge, but Natalie really herself, I think.
Why?
Because she did her whole spiel about how she like helps kids and she's studying to get her PhD, right? And she
think
does
so, yeah.
was she the speech pathologist?
Natalie she's
she
a
was
PhD student.
But so
Yeah,
she works with kids like anxiety, right? Because
Yes.
she did the like
Oh,
we're gonna
yes,
breathe in
which
and
was
then
silly.
breathe out. It was not. It was fine because that's your job and that's what little thing you do with the kids. That's great. What was silly is when you ended it with, and that'll be $50 because now we all know that you don't give a about kids. You just want that money
But also charge more than $50
to breathe in and
everything.
breathe out.
I thought
that's
that
a
whole
good,
thing was a botch.
If I could get
Yeah.
$50 for someone to go, I
Did
would
they
do it.
kiss?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think so.
That was weird.
Correct.
And then I'm surprised 2 drink minimum stuck around. Like, how is that girl not going home day one?
Who's
Which
two
one's
drink
2 drink
minimum?
minimum?
Are you kidding me? The friggin' VIP bottle service?
Oh, Vicky.
Vicky
fucking
Bottles.
Southern hospitality.
I liked Vicky Bottles,
Vicky
just in the sense
Bottles.
of
Being named Vicky Bottles
Bro.
from
here on out. Wait,
till the end
guys,
of time.
can we talk about the crystal cat lady with the PowerPoint?
I liked her. Her name is PowerPoint, by the way.
Wait, you
obviously.
don't like her?
No, I do like
I
her.
thought okay. Because wait, did you say you liked
No,
her?
Mike
I
goes,
do
I
like
like her.
PowerPoint.
Yeah, no, she's top. I mean, she's probably my top one at
Well,
this point. But
plus
like,
size model is my top one.
she wears not good clothes. For
This is what I'm saying. Models don't always know how to dress.
Yeah,
I
and
bet you she's funny. She seems funny.
no, that move with the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Power move, so smart.
Yeah.
But like, didn't a very understated power move because she's like, "What? I'm wearing your t-shirt."
Yeah.
Like,
And
But
then
that
came
bitch
in
did
and was
not like
"Dude,
it.
you
That
almost
Zoe
took
did
us out."
not like that. Like, look at this. That's
Yeah.
not wise.
No. Wasn't there someone there
the
being like,
part.
oh, we've got like this deep, dusty rose background. Don't wear bubblegum pink.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh wait, are we? Let's.
Wait, we
I'm
didn't
sorry,
dive into
Parsina.
Crystal's
Wait,
cats
is it-
and
wait,
PowerPoint.
Parisa.
I just loved how she was like, I'm never doing a PowerPoint again.
No, she was so great.
The wedding photos.
pictures.
Our wedding photos were really so great. Like she was funny. Her
She
dry
was
humor
so
is funny.
And her cat
And-
is so cute.
I
Yeah,
know.
of course the cat she wins. But then where she was pregnant and just like twig skinny,
Yes.
but like this little thing. I thought that was super funny. Yeah, PowerPoint was quality.
I just love how he kept going, how did you do this?
Totally.
Like, because you want to know what that says about her? If you date her or you marry her, this chick is going to have shit dialed in. She's going to have, like,
Did you read what she does to relax?
PowerPoints.
No, she watches organizational videos on TikTok.
Thank you.
To
And I have no
relax.
further witnesses, Your Honor.
I hope that he's a guy that gets it
Me
and
too.
isn't a guy that's going to be like, whoa,
She's too much.
she's a lot, you know? Like if he just like relaxes and like gets it, he'll have the life of a
And can get her
King.
to like also ease into the
Yeah.
whole process, I
Yeah.
think. And I really liked her dress. Didn't she have that black strapless dress with
yeah,
like the
she
I thought
did
she looked beautiful.
everything. She did everything
I thought
right.
she was
Like
great.
her look was great. She's so sweet. Everything about her, even though it's like, okay, these are things that we can kind of poke fun at, but it's like, it's a personality. It's
But she was super, like, I really appreciated the fact that she would take the piss out of herself. Like the cat
Yeah.
with the martini, here's all my crystals. Like, I just was like, oh, you're fine. You get it. You're in on the joke.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here for it.
I love that they cut straight to the PowerPoint from the sentence. We really got to kill this crazy cat lady stereotype. Now about my PowerPoint, like it was just like the perfect cut.
Great
I'm
editing.
Sure that wasn't her. I'm sure. Yeah, that was. No, I really like her. I hope that she gets along with everyone and nobody picks on her.
The rose ceremony, the panicked looks had me lolling. Like there were some girls who were just standing there like this.
Yeah.
Every time a name got called, I was watching it pissing my pants because it looked like some of these women were having like cattle prods shoved up their
Yeah.
keisters. They were so nervous. I'm like, it's night one, bro. Like
know.
relax.
I hate that he made Parisa wait that long though. I just think like to give it to the one girl who was like been so upfront about her anxiety, just really like why would you make that girl be the one that had to go last? She's still like questioning her entire life
Totally.
for like probably 40 minutes. You know?
100%.
Do you know that they go off like they only do 4 at a time and then they leave and they go talk to the producers again and go over it, pick the next 4, and they come back. So those
No.
women are standing up there for God knows how long.
And they've been partying all night. That
Yeah.
thing is all night.
Oh my God, that's
that
torture.
Rose ceremony is happening at like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning.
It could
There's
be
times where you'll see it and the
sun's
sun's
coming
coming
up.
back up.
Yeah. It could not just be about the decisions. It's also because like he's just met these people, so he has to like figure out if like the names that he's thinking are the right names and all that. But
That's
like it
what I
can be
always-
like a whole discussion where they're just sitting back there like.
By the way,
going, okay.
I always wondered that.
Yeah, I'm always like, dude, how do you remember all these chicks?
Now we
names?
know.
I always
Thank
thought
you,
maybe
Nat.
they'd probably have an earpiece in or something, but now Nick Vial, I think, was the one that was talking about like what that process is.
Can we ditch Jesse coming in for the final?
Ladies,
Dude,
this is the final
he
rose.
got he's trying a new,
vibe.
oh my God.
Good.
No, but it's not. It's like the opposite. Like I think that you and I both are like, no, this guy's like a fun guy. He wasn't a football
Yes.
player. Like he doesn't need to. He's coming in Chris Harrison style, and it's just like you don't even need to do that,
Yeah.
dude. Like every moment that I've liked him, like he's done a couple comedy bits, like that'll play during credits.
Yes.
You know, of him in the pool and whatever. Those are his best moments.
Yes.
He's trying this thing where he even went even more dramatic. You have to go back and
I
watch
have
it
to go
again.
back
It was
and watch
like
it.
final rose.
No. Do you, bro?
Yeah, it was something. But wait, who did you hate? That's all I care about.
Dina. I'm not here for Dina.
Oh,
Wait,
I
how
don't
did we
hate
hate
her.
anybody? Nothing
my
even
God,
happened.
no! You have like who?
Oh, okay. I'll foreshadow hate somebody.
Okay.
Rose.
Oh, Rose is who looks and she goes, "You did me dirty." Isn't that Rose in
That's
the coming
Rose.
attraction?
Yeah. The coming attractions. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You seemed into her.
Okay,
They kissed.
Grammy.
What are they called?
He kissed everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
He kissed
He kissed
5
the
girls.
producers.
There's 25 girls. He kissed 5.
Yeah,
more than
how
I've
many
ever
went
seen.
home?
But you know,
7, like 6 or
20%.
7. So ditch those. Those don't count.
They do count because they were there. They could have been smooch.
dude, wouldn't
I
it be
doubt it.
hilarious if he sent somebody home that he kissed? Like that's probably like a real
You would have
frowned
to be
upon.
a horrible kisser.
Yeah. Well, no, you have to be a horrible person to send somebody home that you went in and laid a
No way,
smooch
dude.
on.
If
Dude.
I had a kiss with someone that was that bad,
I think for women it'd be different. But for
Really?
a dude, listen, if we got the one girl who obviously did it anyways, but stated like, I don't like to kiss on the first date. Women have more rules. So I think that women have like, they're more prone to feeling like, and I made out with him and he still sent me home. Oh my God.
yeah,
Like it'd just be rude.
I get it.
But girls, yeah, I think it'd be funny if that, because then you could say that's why. Horrible kisser. The social media girl with the short hair.
Wait a minute.
Bob?
Can we talk about our
Bailey.
looks of the night?
Bob.
Who we liked the best
Bob's
dresses?
annoying.
Yeah. I
Wait,
don't
is that who
really
you
remember.
hate?
Oh, that's
I just think
sorry.
like she's so annoying.
Yeah, Bob is annoying. As
yeah,
hell.
yeah, no, she's annoying, but she was my favorite dress of the night.
Really?
Yeah, I thought she looked so chic.
What?
The strapless red dress with like the little thing around the neck.
I don't even remember what she was wearing.
She looked
I was so
fent- that dress on her bod was flawless to me.
like coming out of the gate, you're an influencer and you're here and you're doing the selfies and whatever. But when she said, I think that my true partner will know my best angles, I agree. I think that is that's something.
On that note, though, did you see all the angles? I think she's going through her phone going,
Not the one.
not for me. I think she's like, she might bail because of that. And in the Super Tees, they're making out while she's crying.
They're making out while she's
Like she's crying and he's like either giving her a goodbye kiss or a some sort of something. But
Oh my God. I was wondering because it looked like a goodbye kiss. And I'm like, that's so crazy. Because you always wait for it. Because as you get to like towards the end, like the relationships are so deep that like when they do send them home, you think that they are going to have just like one more like passionate kiss sometimes. And then they don't because like it would
Never.
obviously be like kind of rude. But
Yeah.
like also it's so natural too. Just be like, this is how it's going and whatever. But like it would be a bad look for the dude to do that. But this guy doesn't seem
No.
like he's never even thought
This
about
is
what
Kenny
that might
Kisserson.
be. Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
Kenny Kisserton.
Can we just also say
That's what I want to call him.
you
Kenny
can
Kisserton.
Kenny Kisserton. I also thought her bob was adorable, and
I don't like her bob. I don't like short hair on women. I know that sounds so
little
like
judgy.
anti-feminist. There's just something
doesn't
about
sound anti-feminist. Sounds anti-pixie. Pixie
you.
hater.
yeah.
who was your look of the night?
I'm trying to remember. It wasn't that.
Nat?
I think I like Dina in the gold.
No way.
Listen, I love the villains. They used to really bug me when I was younger, but you watch enough TV and realize how boring can get, and then you start really appreciating people that are just like evil.
Okay, wait. So then, who do you think is your big villain energy this season?
A big villain energy, I think, is Zoe, but I think she's going to be there for a long time.
I don't think you're wrong. I just think Dina somehow plays a part in this.
I think that she is just going to be very kind of condescending. Just kind of like,
But is she the one when Vicky Bottles came in, you
Yeah.
know, with all that? Isn't Dina the one that's like, wait, what is she, a bottle girl?
probably.
Someone said it just like that. And
That's
I
what
was
I mean.
not
I
here
think she's
for it.
gonna
I
be
did
very-
not like that.
I think she's going to be super condescending.
Yeah.
But like, I like to see how those people maneuver. Are you going to be the one that like he's totally snowed by? Like, do you remember like when we were younger and we would watch that girl and just be like, get her out of here? Like,
know who
and
I-
now I've just am like, yes.
Oh no, see, they still drive me nuts. And that is, I do find that fascinating when that happens.
Yeah.
Every person in the house, it happens on The Bachelor, it happens on The Bachelorette. They're like, this, I feel like it happened last season. They're like, this guy is such a dick.
Yeah.
But she's heart eyes for him, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Vice versa, I'm sure.
But I ended up liking, like, listen, he turned out to be a total joke. Like the worst guy ever. The guy from Jen's season.
The doofy guy from
Yeah.
Texas who I couldn't stand.
I couldn't stand him,
Devin?
but there was Devin. I couldn't stand him, but sometimes when like the super dorks would try to be like, get him out, like try to get him out, and he would just like,
Yeah.
Like, I was like, that's hilarious.
Wait, how about, I was driving the other day and this popped into my head. Because I'm going to keep the main thing the main thing.
Oh, what was
I need
that
to
guy's
roll
name?
that out into my everyday vernacular.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be talking about the show and I'm going to be like, listen, guys, we're off topic. Let's keep the main thing the main thing.
You know who broke the cycle of people being snowed? Hannah B. Do you remember that guy that was there that was such a weirdo?
Yes.
And she was like...
She nailed his
when
ass.
she moved the podium because he wouldn't move. He's like, no, I'm not leaving until you. And she goes, okay. And then she just moved the podium closer to the
Here
other
for
three
it.
guys. I want every bachelorette. There's some bachelorettes that just like ruin it for the rest of them because like
They're not great.
No, they're
Jen wasn't a great bachelorette.
She just wasn't.
Sweet
Wait,
girl.
Jen Tran, this last one?
Yeah, just didn't have main character energy for me.
Is she in a relationship with a lady friend now? Or is that just fake
No, that's
news?
Gabby, who was, I live for Gabby. I don't know if you guys watched it. That's when there was a double batch.
Wait,
I don't.
I thought I saw a headline that Jen Tran was living with a lady friend.
Oh, maybe God, the show's turning girls left, right, and center.
It's like
Also,
her
is it true
education
that only
system.
one bachelor has gotten married?
What?
I think that's true,
What?
which is really shitty.
What?
There have
Only
been
one of the bachelors. So the bachelorettes, I think multiple marriages. The
which
bachelor,
should tell you something about women.
And about dudes, I think, is dudes are dumb and horny. But I think I read something today. I might be wrong, and feel free to correct me if I am, which I know you will, internet.
Which one out of the Bachelor franchise has
The
been married?
dudes. Now the bachelorettes, it works. Like there's like
Yeah, because
bunch of
I
them.
think women
and then
make
there's like
really
people who
wonderful-
didn't get married on the show, but then met at Whore Island or met at a
Yeah.
BravoCon and got married. But like the dudes, the bachelors who picked their final hose, only one of the 17 have gotten married, and I guess are still married.
I think
or
you're
whatever.
right. Who is it? Do we know?
Okay, well then, if there's only one bachelor that ever got married, then it's the big blonde dude and like the Hawaiian girl.
I think you're right.
Because
That's
it's like
not the
I'm
gay
just
dude?
randomly remembering. No, that's a
No,
different
that's
guy.
Colton, who I met, by the way.
Colton,
Was at a wedding with him.
Alex from the art department, and Colton ran off.
Okay, but hold on.
You think you're right. It might be that guy.
Sean Lowe you're right, Nat, is the only bachelor who has married the contestant he chose. He and Catherine,
Yeah, Sean and Catherine.
in 26 seasons, they are the only one.
No.
And they're still married, right?
There are 21 seasons of The Bachelorette and 29 of The Bachelor.
That's crazy.
How many bachelorettes have married
Dude, that's even
the men
crazier
they
than
chose on the show The
28
Bachelorette?
and only one worked? That's bonkers.
They're saying there are only 6 couples.
Yeah. The show is not for finding love.
50 times. The show's been done now 50 times, right?
Yeah.
29 plus 21 is 50.
Oh, yeah, it is. 50.
Yeah, there's been 6, 5 from The Bachelorette and 1 from The Bachelor.
That's 10%. A little over 10%.
I guess it's just like real life.
Not even close.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, what do we think Pascal's doing right now? Is he thinking about Joni?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I wonder if he's thinking about like,
Being
why
the-
isn't my
the Golden
phone
Bachelor?
ring? Is my phone gonna ring?
Do we not think he would be the best Golden Bachelor?
I think that he would introduce back so much chivalry into like I think it would be great for the women out there. If you had a vote in this, it would be in your best interest for Pascal to be on a television screen every week, just showing all the dudes out there like, no, remember how to date? This is how you court a
Remember
woman.
how to keep yourself in shape into your 70s?
Yes.
How banging is Pascal's bod?
Yes, and remember how like just to notice everything on a woman and like help. What? Why are you? You're just jealous.
Don't be jealous of Pascal. Not a good
Listen,
look for
you
you.
guys are different. One's not better or worse.
Yeah.
Listen, thanks for joining us. Charles should be the Bachelor every time.
No way, Jose. He fell in love with his bros.
Listen,
Give
here's
us
the
Pascal.
thing that you don't understand about Americans.
I think he has a girlfriend now too.
is you don't
Pascal?
want to watch
No,
Pascal
Charles.
every week doing his thing. Like, no, off, dude. Go back to Francois, wherever the hell you're from, and do that there. I want to have a good time.
Pascal is a good time. He is funny. He's charming. He's worldly. He's
He has
self-made.
like a sharp tongue about
Yes.
things. Like he's not like holding back.
Don't forget that whole meditation thing that he did that was a joke.
Yeah.
Where he's like banging the pots and pans. He's funny.
Yeah, he's super funny.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
And he's just very like straight up and like just doesn't like sugarcoat. I just appreciate anybody who has anything to say.
I love him. And he was so honest.
Yeah.
Bring back Pascal. Wait, did we miss anything? Did we?
Rose seems super sweet, led with her bod, which I think was a good choice. Know your audience.
Like, I don't know if he has a type, to your point. Like, she has a great bod, but I think he likes all different kinds of bods.
Yeah. And that's why the Chloe thing threw me because to me, he seemed like he was not very into like light and blonde. He seemed like he was way more into like curly, dark, long, and like
Athletic.
yeah. The thing about Dina is that just from her intro music alone, you could tell she was someone to watch. She had it. I think Juliana had it.
But Latia also had that music.
Oh,
At the
Latia did?
I don't know if Latia is going to make it to the end, but I do think she's going to go deep into the game.
Also, I mean, they went to Utah
Yeah.
and took a whole thing of her family and all the things. So,
Yep.
yeah.
They don't all get hometowns.
Not
Well,
hometowns.
I mean, like the
It's a hometown.
home
it's-
packages
That's
in
what
the
they call it,
beginning.
hometowns. And you send a producer to their hometown. and
Well,
do
they
a-
can't call that on this show because Hometowns already has a very specific name and do not confuse people.
yeah, it's
please.
trademarked and everything.
Yeah. Hometown package.
Yes, that's what we-
Something else. You got
our
to have
hometown
it.
package.
Okay. Beverly Ortega. She had a pageant sash.
Fine. Take it or leave it. I'm leaving it.
I do love a pageant sash. She had a great smile. I think he'll be very attracted to her.
She could have like one of those like late in the game one-on-ones.
Yeah.
And make it a little bit further, but like not really
Yeah.
perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you in paradise.
I used to work on a TV show. I think this happened on So You Think You Can Dance, but I used to work with the producer, and they always used to say a thing called, "We need some good no's." A good no is a person that you cast on the reality competition that's not going to make it, but they're good. They're just good. Like they're good.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a good no. She might be a good no.
I think you're right. I think she could be a good no.
I wonder if Juliana will mesh or totally clash with the other Italian.
I feel like I don't see a clash coming. You know, it's like that saying, you know, there could be two Frenchmen who in France hate each other, but how do you get them to like each other? Put them both in America.
Oh, yeah.
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So
Totally.
like,
But I feel like also, and this is just me completely talking out of my ass, but that's what you do on the internet. I feel like New Jersey is an American Italian, and Cannoli is like a straight up Italian.
but she's not because she's not. I know what you're saying. But
The
yeah,
vibe,
yeah,
I
yeah,
get.
I
Like
get
one
you.
is an Americanized
Italian
pizza box,
American.
yeah,
and
New
one's
Jersey
pizza
Italian,
box.
and one is like, we're from Italy. My grandpa maybe killed some people.
Okay,
Wait, which one do you think is
stereotype.
is in the
I
mafia?
think
You think
Cannoli.
Cannoli?
Not literally in the mafia. She just seems more Italian than the New Jersey girl.
What do
the
you
understand.
call
vibe,
her?
thank you.
What's her nickname?
Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah.
For now. They'll change, but
Yeah.
for now, she's Jersey Shore. There's 2 drink minimum.
Who's 2 drink minimum?
The bottle service.
right.
Vicky.
No,
what are we calling her?
We're calling her Vicky Bottles.
Yeah, I like
you
Vicky
guys are
Bottles
calling
way
her
better.
Vicky Bottles.
Yeah.
Wait,
Bottles.
can we just talk about the
Sorry.
fact that lip filler is the new boob job?
I think she went in for a boob job, and they f***ed up and put the boobs in her lips.
No, but now I don't think you're following what I'm saying in the sense that this side of like 6 years ago, every girl had fake boobs, and now it's rare, right? Like we're getting out of that kind of big boobs build, right? With plastic surgery and more into lip filler. So many girls had lip filler.
Yeah, well.
Just saying, I think lip filler is the new breast implant.
I have never, ever once noticed someone's lip filler. I notice when they get boobs. I notice when.
Wait, Vicky
I don't-
Bottles, you didn't notice she had
I
lip
didn't.
filler?
Not even a
Stop
tinge.
it.
But I think
What the
I
hell
think
are you talking
because I just
about?
think that some people just have big lips, and so then I just don't. I'm like, I don't know
Some
her. I've
girls
never
have
seen
big
her
boobs that
before.
don't move.
So it's not like I'd be like, oh, you clearly have bigger lips today than you did yesterday. Like,
But they look fake.
I'm like,
No?
I don't know why my eyes are never drawn to lips. I'm never like, I can't like nose jobs, lips, Nothing. I got
Boob
nothing.
jobs, yeah, she
Boob jobs.
clock.
Total. I mean, I think people got boob jobs when they didn't. Like, just because I think what I was saying about Taylor on Southern Charm is, I think it might have just been like a really great strapless padded bra.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
I have to
Also,
rewatch.
Yeah, I'll send you just like a couple of screenshots to get your expert opinion. But like, it's a toss up. It's a real toss up. For Juliana, the piano playing, I think gives her a real leg up. Isn't this
What
dude
piano playing? That wasn't real.
what?
The girl playing Beethoven?
That wasn't. She
Dude.
wasn't.
What do you mean it wasn't real?
That was not real.
What do you mean it
whatever
wasn't
she
real?
was playing on the piano was not what you were hearing on the thing.
I had no
It
idea.
wasn't. What she was doing was playing the shitty version of Chopsticks, probably. It was not.
And you're saying production went over it with Beethoven?
Listen, like that was a shitty rendition of that Beethoven song. So maybe she played it, but what she was playing in that scene was not. She was not playing that song at that moment. It wasn't. That's not what was happening.
You don't know.
Interesting.
I play the piano,
He
and
literally
I can
said
play that
something
song.
to her. He literally
That's
said something
not-
to her like,
We can
Like
fire
she's-
it up.
has
You
so
don't
many
even need to
talents.
know how to play the piano to know that none of her fingers were moving.
okay, so they're not going
while-
to have a musical connection, I guess, is like, that's where I thought that was
Listen,
going.
I'm not saying she can't play the piano. I'm saying at that moment, she was not playing the song that you were hearing.
Okay.
That was not happening.
Okay, wait. Speaking of musical connections, was he playing? Did he write and play a song for Rose?
Yeah, I think he does music, like his hobby. Isn't
He
that what
does.
you're saying?
No,
He-
but that's why she's saying he.
like
she
that,
thinks
I thought
he'd
that they would have like a
musical
connection because they could like play music together.
But
But you're saying she's like doesn't.
But
I'm saying that
You're just saying that it wasn't the
was
same
not-
song.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, that scene was not real.
But wait, hold on. My question is, he was playing the piano and singing to a girl in the coming attractions, and that was Rose, right?
I think it's the Alex.
Oh, is it the
Alexi.
llama?
Yeah, because doesn't she say like I'm not used to people
Yes.
like
It is Alexi.
yeah.
Because then she has a funny hairdo too. Not funny, but different.
I loved that part.
I know.
It melted my heart.
I feel like she's going to be around for a minute, but like they put so much of her in some. Like, I almost think they're like fooling us. Like they're setting her up to look like she is like the one to watch right now. But I don't see her making it to the end. Like I don't.
But she's gonna go far, I think.
I don't know.
I'm not saying she makes it to final two because again, it's too early. But I do think she's gonna be here for a few weeks.
Yeah.
I wanted to look up today. I didn't. Or maybe someone already has, and you can put it in the comments. I'm always curious how many first impression roses are in the
The winners at
final,
the end.
the winners, or
Yeah.
at least the final 2 or 3.
Me too. I was thinking that earlier today. Like, what is that stat?
Rebecca Garrett.
Dude, that girl scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, she looks like she practices like black magic.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I
Wait,
didn't want to
look
say
at
it,
how-
but I was like, is she a witch? Like
Wait,
a
which
real
one
live
is her,
witch?
that?
The one that looks like a witch? Like a pretty witch. She's
Oh,
super
I
pretty,
know
but like,
she's nice.
She
She
was
looks
giving me a
like
funny
she could
face
do
during
some
the
stuff.
rose ceremony. That's what I'm saying. You got to
Oh,
go back
yeah.
and look at some of these looks.
yeah,
These
you
girls
know
are
what
panicked.
it was called? That's called a spell. Is
She
what
had
she
a
was
really
doing.
she had a really short entrance. There's a handful that had just like short entrance and then they were gone.
Wait, this is her dress. Tell me she doesn't look so chic.
Yeah,
I just think she looks so like classic.
I mean, it's not like it's just an elastic dress.
No, with like the
Oh yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I also hate these. I hated it on The Girl I Like too.
Okay.
What's her name that came in? First Kiss Girl. She has a thing that she wears like
Alicia
this.
from-
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that thing sucks. That's worse.
Mike has such a hard on for her dress.
a softie. I don't like it.
He hates her dress. Hold on. I also
Look at, oh God, I feel bad already. Rebecca has never met an animal she doesn't like. Rebecca loves to play Scrabble.
see.
Rebecca always aims to be the best dressed person in the room.
Is that
didn't
the
really work
Wiccan?
out for her.
No, you can't have it all.
I wanted to get to know the wedding planner.
When she walked in with the giant cake while Zoe and him were making out, I pissed
That's
myself.
funny. Listen, Linda, I'm going to give her some credit for walking around all night with a 2-tiered wedding cake. not spilling a drop. Like when she got out,
good at her
all I
job.
was thinking was like, oh, this she's gonna drop this cake. 100%. The only reason they're gonna keep going on the thing is because she's gonna trip and fall and face plant into this cake. And when it ended and she never once did, I was like,
not only did she not drop it, she didn't bump it into her dress.
Like nothing.
And I feel like she was wearing satin.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. My only note for her is like, I don't know why, but I liked her. Like I wanted to get to know this wedding planner. I feel like she would have good stories. Maybe she'll get to paradise. I don't know, but she.
Maybe she'll get to paradise.
I don't know.
Definitely,
she might be like, no, I can't go back and do this again. Like I've got weddings to plan.
Nat, I'm honestly, I already see her contract being signed in my head.
Yeah,
She's
I hope
100%
she
making it
does.
to the dice.
She seems so sweet, and like she would just be a good combo.
She does seem sweet. I'm telling you, a lot of girls this season seem cutesy.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Now, can we get who's our final four, guys?
We have to pick those now?
Yeah.
So early.
Or like who? Okay, I'll give you like a buffer. You can do 5 if you need. You can do 6 if you need.
I think listen, Linda Llama.
100%.
I think
The cannoli girl. Cannoli girl's getting hometown, dude.
All right.
I think whatever. The
Maria
Hawaii.
Conchita Gonzalez.
don't.
I'm on the fence with Maria Conchita Gonzalez.
I think you're right. I think she could go home on the 2-on-1.
I think, her and
Zoe might get a hometown,
Yeah. I agree.
right? Then we've got one more slot and an alternate.
Wait, which one's Zoe?
Zoe's the one that Nat thinks is going to be the big troublemaker this season. She's the one that's really beautiful, that had that green dress on, ponytail. Oh, duh.
She seems so smart, though. She seems like the person that I'm like, you don't belong on this show. Like, how did you end up here?
But I think she could get a hometown.
It's too hard to tell who he's into. Like, the whole thing that about into the goofy girl, I think that you might be right. And then if that's the case, like, I don't know how many goofy girls there are.
Listen, your final four could change each week. I'm just saying front runners right now for you are Listen Linda the Llama, Cannoli Girl,
Maria Conchita Gonzalez,
the interior designer from Florida,
and Rose.
You
No,
don't have the
interior's going. Is it the first kiss? Yeah, first kiss is going home. She's too much. I think she's going to get on his nerves with the whole, I'm glad you like my husband. Hi, honey. She's casted as the holier than thou, pretentious, but like so sweet about it. That's her.
All right, so you've got Llama, Cannoli,
Maria Conchita
Gonzalez,
and I think Rose. I'll go Rose if I can change. I don't. I just
You can change.
Yeah, I'll put
You're not
Rose
locked
in
into
there.
it. Nat, who are you?
I don't know. I like need another episode of them interacting, because he just seemed to like so many people that I was like, didn't think he liked at the entrance. And then I don't have my finger on the pulse of this guy. I need to see more of these girls in action.
I feel like Zoe could go pretty deep. I do.
Yeah. Like she's in so many scenes. So it just seems like she's going to be there for a while. And also she's beautiful and super smart.
So gorgeous.
And like that makes sense to me. And Juliana does. Everyone else, I almost just wonder like if it's just like a first date, like, oh, that was fun. And then he's going to get like, oh, she's weird.
Yeah, like I was super surprised that he was into Rose.
Even like after Chloe, like I thought that they had like no chemistry.
Same.
And then when she walked in, he goes, things are heating up.
Yes,
and I was like,
shocked.
it is. I'm freezing. Give me a sweatshirt.
I thought the exact same. I
Yeah.
was shocked.
I got nothing right now. Maybe after next week I will. Because my favorite part of the whole thing
Is the guessing, the
deciding
conspiracy
what
theories?
I think is going to happen. Yeah.
Well, we did it.
Oh man, guys, if you're watching, like and actually subscribe. Subscribe. Did I say scribe?
I don't know.
Scribe is good too. That comment for the people who don't know.
Actually, that's what
That's what we're meaning.
It's like, scribe,
Scribe.
and subscribe.
Yeah, all
we're
of
bringing it
those.
back to the old school because I'm an old fool.
Toodles.
Toodaloo.